Good morning, Tuesday, 9:30. Morning to all you lovely people. How are you doing on this very warm but very windy day? It's a bit crazy out there, isn't it? How can it jump that many degrees? I love our weather, and I love it that we always talk about it. But anyway, I hope you're all feeling good and positive and getting through these crazy times the best we all can. All good here, feeling fit and strong and ready to deliver you a tough session. So for those of you that were here yesterday, I'm going to be doing the bar exercises again, but with some other exercises to mix it up a bit. But I created a bar session, a cardio bar and balance session last Friday, I think. And I want to show some of you because I know many of you don't get to do the extra sessions. You're just lucky enough to get to do your 1 hour a week, which is just fantastic. So well done whilst you've got kids at home and all the rest of it. So I'm showing you the session today without the cardio bit. So let's just have a flick on and say good morning to you. Who's with me already? I've got Val. Morning, Val. Ian, I saw you popping on a minute ago. Are you joining this group? And Catherine. Good to see you, Ian. So you're going to enjoy the bar work, Ian. But it's really good. So what I've noticed today is that I've been doing this since Thursday, and I've done quite a few of these sessions, and my body is already adjusting and opening out to the different exercises, and it's great because it is really different. Oh, Catherine, we're in blue. Oh, you laugh because I just did Jane's session a minute ago. I was doing some exercise and I thought, oh, sugar, I had a big hole in my leggings, and they're my oldest pair of Sweaty Betties in my wardrobe. Not wardrobe, in my drawer, but I will be sewing them up because I still love them. So yeah, big hole in them. Morning, Megan. How you doing? Right, I should put my phone on its holder, and oh, I think I've got to put my phone on silent. Yeah, put your phone on silent if you're not pretending to work. Excuse me, I think you're all not working. I've got the tea here and I'm ready to go. How's dry January going? Powering through here. I tell you what, not even wanting a drink all weekend. I am so pleased. I'm going to see if I can continue this. I really am. I'm getting up so much more easily in the morning. I'm not an alcoholic, by the way, but I was drinking, I enjoy wine or two, half a bottle of wine, not every day. No way. But it's amazing how just 1 or 2 drinks like that takes away your ambition in the evening. So what I've noticed is in the evening, I've got energy before bed to get everything organised for the morning. Whereas normally if you've had a glass of wine, you just go to bed and sort it out in the morning, and then you're all flapping in the morning. And yeah, very nice. I'm getting up much more easily. So it's going well. Not losing any weight for it, but that's fine. That wasn't why I was doing it. But that would have been a bonus. Right, let's get started. I'm starting to waffle too much. I can hear my voice too much. So you need something that resembles a bar, or something you can put your hand on. So a sofa, a kitchen worktop, even the wall will do. You just need something to balance you. We'll leave that for a while, and because we've got our hour, we will get into neutral and start our 1 hour. So we've got our 1 hour fixed Pilates, bar inspired. So grabbing yourself a bar or chair or a piece of wall or anything to use whilst I show you those exercises. Lovely. So we're going to find ourselves in neutral position with feet hip width apart. Spread your toes and leg them up. Everything's going to be elegant today. Take a breath. As you exhale, brace in. Pinch your pelvic floor, and we'll start with our gentle sway, clearing your mind and getting ready for these exercises. Lovely. So keeping the body completely straight, not bending or leaning forward, not bending as we lean forward. Brace your core and exhale to return, keeping a pinch of your pelvic floor. And then side to side, lengthening up. Imagine you are being pulled up by a piece of string. and then round in a circle. Brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor, and round you go. Excellent. And the other direction. Exhaling as we go round. Relaxing your minds. Brilliant. And then working on one arm, draw a figure of 8. So just on one arm, figure of 8. Loosening up one side at a time now today. Bend your knees, swing your hips, and ask yourself that usual question, how's your body feeling? And should you take things a little bit more gently today? Great. Back to your neutral for shoulder roll. Just 4 of each move. 3, 4. Other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale as you take your arm up and let it drop. 2. Keeping the torso completely still. 4. And V, W. Bring your elbow back behind you. 2, 3, 4. And the pec deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Other arm. Bend your knees. Swing it out. And back to neutral. Up to your ear and back. And the other direction, just 4. 3 and 4. Exhale, take the arm up and let it drop without anything else moving. 4 and V, W, bringing the elbow back behind you. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Fabulous. And then twist your head side to side. When did you get your ballet bar? I got it for Christmas. Hello, Mum. Yeah, I got it for Christmas. Isn't it nice? It's really good because it's only tiny and I can just keep swinging it around. Yeah, I love it. I kept having to lug the dining room chair down here, and because it's a really dark brown chair, if I stood behind it for some of the exercises, you can't see me, so it was all a bit of a faff. But this is just brilliant, and I really searched high and low. I knew I wanted something short. I was actually going to get a carpenter to make me one, and then I found it on eBay. Found it, I was so pleased. Lovely, so nicely mobilised. We are going to take one hand to the other knee. So if you fancy just joining in to do the warm up, that's fantastic. You don't have to do the whole session. That's to you, Mum. Hand to knee. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then big arms up, bend your knees down and up. 2, 4. And the other direction. 1, lovely stretch up. 2, 3, 4. And then reach up to the ceiling. Bracing in, pinching your pelvic floor and reaching up. And arms back, reach up. Lovely, then rounding your upper back. lifting everything just a little bit here. Lovely. And your quads. Good. And the other side. Nice and tall. Great. And need a bit of hip mobilization. So the thing with the bar exercises is that because our feet are turned into this first position a lot of the time, the hips are working in a different way and can be quite challenging until you get used to it. So as always, let's get mobilized through the hips so that they're warmed up, ready to go. Lovely. And so, circle round. Hold on. 3 and 4. Other way. Brace your core. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. Lift up. 1, 2, 3. Hold yourself tall. Let's do this again. Circle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Big circle. 1, 2, 3. Upper arm. Brace your core. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good work. And then the final part of our warm-up is to go up and down onto toes into the releve position and slowly come down. So we're just warming up the feet, ankles and calves. Lovely. Step it out. Then a few roll downs and dog stretch. Let's do that. If you shouldn't be rolling down because your back's weak, you can just get into the dog stretch. Rolling down, bending knees if you need to a little bit, and then pendulum arms. Rotate side to side. And then brace your core to pull back up. Some of you taking it into a little baby back bend, not weaker backs, or anti-postnatal. Rolling down again. Pendulum arms. And rotate side to side. Brace your core to pull up into a baby back bend. One more. Just think elegance and grace throughout the whole session. And rotate side to side. Bracing, pinching to pull back up into the final baby back bend. Right, let's grab your bar and get started on the first of the exercises. So we're going to go into a wide second position here with the toes turned out. Don't go crazy, just have them slightly turned out. Arm up, so you shouldn't be too close to the bar. You need a nice sort of lengthened arm here. Other arm up, nice and tall. Now, if you've not done this before, when we do a plie, we're not leaning forward. So that's a squat. we're going to do a plie, like this. And as we do the plie, the arm goes out. Lengthen the arm and bring it back in. 12 of these, let's go. 1, 2. Sliding your back down a wall. That's the feeling you should have for holding yourself tall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ten. Then we're going to go up, hang on, then we're going to hold the arm out and lift onto one toe. Now this is a releve. Imagine you are in 5-inch heels. And you guys, so you're going right onto your tiptoe. Your arm is soft, your hand is softly resting on your bar. You can go down as low as you can. 10, 11, and 12. Then stay lifted. Go up and down. Brilliant. Brace your core up onto your toes and down. And down. Up and down. And down. Exhale, up and down. 9. Imagine you're sliding. This time we're going only onto kitten heels. I should have mentioned that. So we're not going right up here. When we're on the 2 feet, just up a little way. Keep the arm up, go down. Arm back. So my arm is forward, take it back. Lengthen and pulse whilst in a kitten heel, which is a shorter heel. 8 with the pulses is 16, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Lovely. Other side. Finding your position. Beautiful arm, beautiful head, neck, shoulders down. Plie. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, couple more. 12. Keep the arm out and up onto one toe, then the other. So we're going right up. So you look at your hand. Is are your hands dropping down like this? Lift it. 6, 7. Is your other shoulder up? Lower it. 11, 12. And then sweep down, up onto toes. Take the arm back. Brace your core. Exhale as you raise up. 12. Stay with the arm up. Go down in the releve and pulse. 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yay! Lovely. Well done. Pop the bar aside and let's roll down into a dog stretch and getting onto the floor. Into the dog stretch just for one more time. Into the child's pose and feel the stretch in your back. circle side to side, very gently. Enjoy that stretch. Before we get ourselves on our backs, just going to have a sit, pop the ball between the knees and start with your knee rolls. That's it, start with your knee rolls. Ab prep here, arms up to the ceiling. Inhale as you drop your knees and brace your core as you move over. Inhale to drop and brace your core to move over. Exhale to move over. Brilliant. Brace your core to move over. Loosening your spine. Getting ready for the next exercises. Anti-postnatal, of course, only dropping halfway down. Good. Arms down by your side. Get your feet organised, ready for the shoulder bridge. Loosening up your spine. Just by starting with tilts. So you're in neutral position with a flat pelvis, little gap under your back, then lose neutral and tip your lower back towards the mat. Good, now tilt and peel off like Velcro and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Halfway up the spine, squeeze the ball, pinch your pelvic floor and roll down. Roll down. Now all the way up. Roll down. Exhale as you roll up, squeeze your ball and roll down. Rolling down. Brace your core and roll back to neutral. Lovely, this is feeling great. So let's add the arms in. Exhale as the body goes up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, body down. Inhale, arms return. Two more. Exhale, body up. Squeezing, pinching, bracing. Inhale, arms overhead. Leave them there. Exhale, body down. And arms return. One more. Bracing, squeezing, pinching. Up we go. And back down. Lovely. And hug the knees before we start on the next exercise. Draw a circle. Excellent Excellent. Right, next exercise, bar inspired, so the feet turn out. If you feel like you need to straighten them up into parallel or neutral as we know it in Pilates, then feel free to do that. If the angles put stress on your lower back, just do that. Go back to normal and ignore this new idea. Right, we are going to put our feet, if you can, into first position without going crazy. So turning the toes out, heels together, then lift up. From here, you are going to probably bring your feet slightly back towards you and then lift into releve. So you're on your toes, again, not those 5-inch heels, just little kitten heels. You're lifted and you're placing your heels together. So wiggle about a bit so your heels are touching. And we can go up and down. 1, 2 for 10, 3, 4, 5, that's it, lift, 6, 7, exhaling as you lift, 8, if you want to make it harder, put your arms up, 9, 10, but if you're new to this, I probably wouldn't bother with that. Stay lifted, and we're going to open and close knees. Now this is tough. Ready for 20 or 10, 2, 3, 4, keep still, keep lifted if you can, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, controlled movements, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Up and down again for 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten up and roll down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then just do a couple more. Shoulder bridge, vertebrae by vertebrae, breaking down any stiffness that that exercise just created. One more. So it created a little bit of stiffness because it's really working your back hard. Really, really working you hard that. It takes some getting used to, but it's getting our bodies to do different things, which is what we want to do all the time. If we did the same workout every time, it wouldn't be effective. So mixing it up is key. Right, back to our bar. Back to our bar. Foot that's by the bar, you're turning out into first. Your arm goes up to the ceiling, and this leg lifts. Okay, crunch and leg out to the side. Now, as we crunch, bend the standing leg. Bend and straighten the standing leg. 3. Kick the leg out to the side if you can. 4. Some of you might need to keep it low, that's fine. Depends on your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 10, 11, and hold the leg there, lift it for 16. Right, I've lost my lovely posture on my arm here. Oh, and I'm now losing my balance. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Other side. That's tough. Those lifts are a killer. So like I said, if your leg has to be down low, totally fine. Think of this shoulder. Lower it. I'll try and remind you. Front leg forward and in first. Lift your arm up. Graceful and elegant. Now lift your leg out. And crunch. Not leaning forward as we crunch. 3. Lower that other shoulder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold the leg. Lift. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. You're using so many more muscles than you realise there with the balance as well. Excellent. Let's get ourselves back down onto the mat. Good. On the mat and onto your back. For some crunching. Now, weaker necks, anti-postnatal, you can either put your head on your ball or just keep it down because you're not allowed to crunch. Weaker backs, you can crunch, but what I'm doing here with the legs is crossing them, pointing toes, and this lower leg is up. And then we're going to do double leg tabletop. Now this for a beginner or a weaker back is too much. So if you could do this with one leg, that would be great. Put one down, and then if you're weak neck and weak back, or beginner, or anti-postnatal, just lie down and do one leg at a time. Yep, and that's great, that's a tabletop, but this is a real tabletop variation. Let's go, ready? Crunch up, and as we go down, the foot goes down. You're dipping your foot down towards the end of the mat. Brace your core in and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Now keep the legs up and crunch towards your knee. The opposite elbow goes towards the knee that's in front. 5, 6, crunch up, 7, 8, keep this foot lifted, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great. Rest your neck for a sec and swap legs. Keeping this lower part, actually this foot that's moving, keep it lifted. Brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor. Crunch up if you're able. And let's go, 12. 1, I didn't say, keep your elbows out to the side. 2, 3, 4. I'd exhale on the way down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Feel it round that midsection. 11, 12. Stay lifted. Elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3. Point your toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Brilliant. Cuddle the knees. No pulsing needed on that session. And back up. Nice and elegantly. Back up again. Another tough one. Front leg into first position. Back leg into first position but behind. So we're going to curtsy. But of course there's more to it. So we're lifting and curtsying. Feel free to bend the leg if you need to. You might not need to. Don't lean forward for your curtsy. I've got my back heel up to allow me to get down a bit deeper. 10, 11, 12. Stay there. Lengthen up. So can you see I was forward a little? Take the arm and lengthen up. 16 pulses. 1, 3, 4, 6, my arm was up, 8, relax the shoulder, 10, 11, 12, 16, there's a lot to think about, isn't there? Tweaking the little positions, this shoulder wants to be up, so keep this shoulder down. Back into first position with the front foot, arm up, and crunch, and curtsy. Exhaling as you lift. 3, is this shoulder down now? 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Hold yourself there, adjust. Right, this shoulder down, this arm back, lengthen the torso. Back heel lifted if you need it to be. 13, 14, 15, 16. Back that goes. And down we go. In fact, we are done with the bar, so you may move it. Well done. Good fun, honey. Good fun. Let's get back down onto the mat. Exhale as you roll down. Walk your hands forward and let's turn the toes out this time and bend one knee, then the other. Lovely. And one more time back into the child's pose. And then just give your wrists a wiggle. So we're now going to be on all fours, just for a sec, for an exercise that really challenged my core earlier. It's the pretty flick, so it's actually another bar-inspired move. I'll just show you from this position. What's happening here is I'm lifting the knee, so it's in, oh, hang on, out, in, out, flick, and in, that's it. So you twist the knee out, flick, and bring the knee back in. Out, in, flick, out, flick, in, out, flick, in. But all the time I'm doing that, I'm not rocking side to side. Then after a few, you can lift the other arm and do it. And that is when you feel it in your core. Ooh, really do. So let's try those. Into your neutral here. Knee in, out, flick. Let's do 5 without lifting. In, out, flick. 5. Now, if you can, lift the other arm and feel the immense work through your core. Brace the core in. Try not to rock about. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I love this, only because it hurts. That is brilliant. That's going to make you strong, isn't it? Lovely. Other side. Lift the knee, take it in towards the other knee, out and flick. In, out, flick. Get your balance. 5. Then lift the other arm if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if this isn't using the whole body, I don't know what would. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then into the pigeon. I must do that more often. That is a good one. Ooh, side to side. And push up, making sure you've taken the front knee open to the outside a little bit. Lovely, and push back, other side, open the knee, lower down. And wiggle side to side. Push up. And now onto your back. Great. This time onto the ball. Pop yourself on the ball. And let's start with the lovely cycling. Arms up to the ceiling if you feel balanced. And beginners or weaker backs, maybe put one leg down and off the ball. You can stay on the ball if you want, or come off it and cycle just the one leg. Arms here is a good intermediate version. Very slowly. And the other direction. Take your leg nice and low and exhale with each leg that goes forward. And turning that into the frog stretch. Both legs up, and I find most people can do this with arms up and weaker backs, you're good with this. Bend, frog, wide and lift. Bend, frog, wide and together. Frog, wide and together. Bend, frog, wide. Brace your core together. And bend, frog, wide, and the other direction. Go wide, frog with the toes together, in and up. Wide, frog. Wide, frog, in and up, turning it into scissors. Now I'm doing the ultimate version where you're moving opposite arm overhead. So the leg that's stretched forward, the other arm is back. The other side is back. Keep the arms bent maybe like this, or firmly on the ground and out if it's too much, and then weaker backs, and not actually even just weaker backs, other people that might be feeling that that's a bit much, just put one leg down and move one leg. You could flex the foot, point the toe up, maybe have both arms up if you've got just the one leg moving. But this is strenuous enough for many. This can be quite a strain. Inhale as you open, exhale to close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Keeping nicely firmly braced in throughout. Lovely. From here, bend your legs and single leg stretch. Push. With or without the arms, and with one leg on the mat if you prefer. Exhale as your leg goes forward. In a minute, we're going to do the classic version of this. So anti-postnatal or weak necks, stay on the ball and just repeat what we've just done. Five more. And hug. So coming off the ball, unless I suggested staying on, and we're going to be crunching now to do the classic version of the single leg stretch, which is like this. Chin down, hand to foot, other hand to the outer knee. Yeah, so you're stretching your arm as well. 12 of those. Then you're going to grab your calf and gently pull your head towards your knee. Not yanking like this, just gently pulling. I like to do things slowly, as you know. And then 20 crisscross. Oh yeah. Or you can do crisscross with one leg down. We will repeat it. So you can do one leg first and then the other leg. And those of you staying on the ball, just repeat the cycling, the scissors, and the single leg stretch. Right, are you ready? Tummy tucked in, pinch your pelvic floor, chin down. Let's go. 1. Don't rock side to side. Torso stay still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Oh, 12, 11, 12. Straight leg and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12. And then the 20 crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Feel that? Lovely. Cuddle the knees. Just enjoy a little rest. Something I don't let you do very often in a 1 hour session. We keep going, don't we? We just keep going. But just enjoy that cuddle for another 10 seconds. We'll repeat that. 9 and 10. Up we come. Tummy in. Pinch your pelvic floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. No rocking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All 12. 1, 2. Straight legs. Always stopping if you feel anything in your lower back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And then your crisscross. Come on. 1. One leg down if it's too much. 3. Lengthen your leg. 5. Elbows to the mat. 7, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Well done. Pop one leg down, one leg up. Now, if this leg won't go up at what I call 12 o'clock, so it's down here, bend it a bit so you can bring it towards you. That's safest for your back. And then we'll do 20 lifts. Now, don't lift too high if your back doesn't like it. 4. I'm going gently with mine. 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale up. 9, 10. Other side. Batches of 10. 1, 2, 3. Exhale up. 4, 10. Other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Great. And then from there, the slalom. Both feet on the mat. Roll up. Put the ball actually back between the knees because you can give it a good squeeze. Roll up. Lift it if you can. If your back's had enough for whatever reason, just do maybe some pelvic tilts. That will feel lovely. Right, the slalom, just to remind you. Buttock goes down towards the other side and you squeeze the ball, the pelvic floor, and the buttocks to come up like this. And we will do another 40. Are you with me? Trying not to rock the knees side to side. Try not to move the torso. Let's go. 1, lift up. 2, to be working your back. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7. Relax your shoulder blades. 9, mine were quite tense then. 10, relax them. 11, 12, 13, squeeze everything. 14, exhale up. 15, 20. 9 and 30. 10 more, come on. 1, can you feel your buttocks? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 10. Roll down slowly, don't just plonk. Excellent. And then we're going to finish off before your relaxation with thread the needle. Thread it, come on. Some of you can do this on all fours. We can hips, we can shoulders on all fours. The rest of us, let's get on the side. And some of you can put the foot forward and others will be strong enough to lift it. Again, it's generally hips that cause the problem. So put the foot back down if your supporting hip doesn't like it. Let's go, 15 each side. Inhale under, exhale up, and have a beautiful, elegant arm after all that bar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Great, keep going. Feel the buttocks working in these last 5. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lovely. Other side. Whichever one suits you. In position. Let's go. Back of the hand touching the floor, remember. 1, 2. If you can, watch your hand as it goes up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, keep going. Keep going. 13, 14, and 15. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. Let's just do another child's pose, and the one where we motorcycles around a bend. So you lean one way and the buttocks drop towards the other side. Now get yourselves ready for relaxation. Brilliant. We did it. I think that was quite strenuous, would you agree? And now the sun's out. Great, so enjoying your 5 minutes of relaxation. Turn your lights off, put your phones on silent, and enjoy. Taking a wonderful deep breath. Filling your body with air and feeling it rise. And then feeling it fall. Great. Take a big deep breath. And as you exhale, just relax every muscle into the mat. Feel the muscles in your upper back stretching. Take longer, deeper breaths now. Exhaling really slowly. And 5 more of those deep breaths to finish the relaxation. Lovely. Well done. Great, so reawakening your fingers and toes. And turning around for your final dog stretch. And slowly come up. Excellent. Well done, everybody. Let's finish in first position. With a big stretch up. Bend. Big stretch. And there you go. Lovely. Oh, fantastic. Well done. Let me know what you thought of the session. I'd like to know when it's something a little bit different, so let me know what you thought. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. See you. Take care.